Javon Kinlaw. Kinlaw spoke today. I can't really tell you much about how he's playing in camp. That's a bad start. Kinlaw's great at camp. I saw everything he did. No, hold on. There's no one-on-ones. There's no pads. It's hard to say the moment of truth is coming for him in July. But you could see him. He looks like he's in good shape. And he spoke today. And I love this kid. What do you think of Javon Kinlaw?
I just thought about it too. I think McKinnon actually did sign with the Chiefs, didn't he?
Oh, did he?
I think he might have.
The Chiefs have McKinnon.
I don't know if he got. He might have been cut already.
That's the best they can do. Oh,
yeah, they can do better than that.
Oof.
That's not a good pickup. He looked so slow last year and slow bad. But whatever. I don't know.
They should have a Twitter account called NFL Teams Who Are Down Bad. Oh my God, you just signed Jerick McKinnon. You are down bad.
Is that what happened? Where's East Bay? East Bay, where are you at?
Here, I'll look it up. Where
Jed is on the Chiefs now. Somebody said that.
Oh my God. All right, well, it shows what I know. Watch him be like the Super Bowl MVP next year. God. Anyway, Javon Kinlaw, what do you think of him?
What a weird guy. He's a little awkward, right? He doesn't smile much. You got him to smile with the squirrel question, at least. Yes. That was cool.
Yes.
No, I mean, obviously all about his business, but it wasn't necessarily what he said, but it's everybody around him talking about how he's about to break out. Yeah. You heard D'Amico Ryans talk about it. You heard Ebukam talk about it. Kinlaw's prime to have a really, really good season. He's going to have the OTAs. He's going to have preseason. He's going to have Bosa there. He's going to have Ebukam. He's going to have Armstead next to him. I think that Kinlaw's going to have a really, really good season. I'm looking forward to it.
It's possible. I know East Bay Chris is laughing somewhere. He's like, oh, he's getting good reviews in June. I respect it. I think Kinlaw is going to be a good player. Is he going to be worth that trade? I don't know. Is he going to be worth that pick? I don't know. But that's a different issue. That's really more the Niners' issue, not really his issue. I do think he's going to be he is a good player. I've seen him. He moves very well for a dude his size. He's big. He moves very well. He's very fluid and he's athletic as hell. It looks like he played basketball at 320. Honestly. Yeah. He's just not a pass rusher right now. When I say that, I mean like that's skill, right? That's like he doesn't have, the mid-range jumper, the three. That's all skill. That's different. Yeah. He has all this natural ability. I don't know if he'll ever develop the finesse. That's finesse and skill the way that Buckner had. But they knew what he was when they drafted him. And if they can get him one-on-one matchups on a center or a guard any one-on-one matchup, he seems like he's the kind of guy who could do really good things as opposed to Solomon Thomas, who couldn't even be the center. You give him a one-on-one and he's stuck. He's Velcro. I think Kinlaw could overpower some people, but and he could end up with 10 sacks the way Eric Armstead. To me, he's very similar to Eric Armstead. Probably a better athlete than Eric Armstead.
He is. I also think with Bosa there, if you line Kinlaw up in front of a gap instead of a player, that could be really helpful for him. Just let him go straight forward, blow up a gap, make the guard make a decision. Probably going to help out on Bosa because who wouldn't? And just let him disrupt things up the middle. A lot of the way that DJ Jones has been able to. I feel like that might help him out as well. So third downs, put him on a gap instead of a player. That could be helpful for sure.
What I would do with him on third down, I would not play him at 3 technique. I don't know who you'd play. I would put Kevin Gibbons. I would put Kevin Gibbons at 3 technique. Gibbons, then you have Bosa on one side, Ebukam, D Ford, Arden Key, whoever. But Kinlaw as a 1 technique. Kinlaw as a guy whose job is to make sure the quarterback doesn't scramble through the pocket and basically be the one controlled rusher. He'd be a handful right in the face of the quarterback, pushing the pocket, be a real handful. I mean, he'd be getting double teamed by right guards and centers, left guards and centers, and creating one-on-ones for other people. That might be the way I use him. He may not get a ton of sacks that way, but he would be disruptive and create sacks.
Well, he did show to be patient as the season went along. How many times did we see him bail on a pass rush and either go downfield to stop somebody or put his hands up and disrupt the pass? He did gain that patience as the season went along. That's
another reason to play him at 1 technique. The play's right in front of him. He has good instincts. I think if you drafted him to be a 3 technique, you may be disappointed, but Armstead isn't a 3 technique either. They figured that out. He's not. Now he can be an interior rusher, but he's basically a D end. Maybe Javon Kinlaw can play 3 technique on base downs as a run defender, but when it's time to get after the passer, him and Armstead, I'd rather have Armstead as a 3 technique, honestly.
Yeah.
I'd rather have him over one side next to Bosa and then Kinlaw. just being a load in the middle. I think that's a good spot for him.
Yeah,
So, I mean, that's what I thought they tried to do with Thomas. It's just like Thomas, it doesn't, nothing helps.
That was not, they messed that whole thing up with Thomas because Thomas, they played him out of position really his whole career until the very, very end, but it was too late, So
I don't think he has a position in the NFL. In my opinion.
He's a tweener.
I don't think he has a position. I don't know. He's a tweener, which means he's nothing. RW Nutjob 45 says, how bad will Jimmy have to be to not start this season? I feel like barring injury, there's no way he doesn't start. Buy your dad's bottle now.
I don't.
How
think
bad does Jimmy have to be?
I don't think it has to do with Jimmy being bad. I think the question is how good does Lance have to be? Lance has to be just as good as Jimmy, or almost as good as Jimmy. If that
Lance
scenario rises up,
Lance has to make it like it's not even a decision where everyone on the team's like, "Look, Jimmy, we really like you, but holy macaroni!" I mean, I've seen you've seen it, Jimmy. I mean, don't lie. You know he's better than you, right? It has to be like that, right? Don't lie.
Yeah, the thing is that Jimmy, there are things that Jimmy just cannot do. It doesn't matter how good Jimmy is. There are deficiencies that he has that he'll never have that Lance naturally does have. Lance is mobile. He's got a stronger arm. He might be a quicker decision maker already. So you add all of those things in. Jimmy could be at his best, but his best is only a 7 on a scale of 0 to Lance. So it may not matter. He doesn't have to be bad necessarily to lose the job. If Lance is just good, it's over.